being an artist is being able to express yourself wholeheartedly, and being just genuine about it.
What's up, Niang Pali? I'm Jay, and be sure to tune in to Radio Heatwave for the latest local releases.
Radio Heatwave. Heatwave.
Welcome to Radio Heatwave, Jay. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. So if you guys don't already know, Jay is a singer-songwriter and musician whose hits Tomorrow and Deja Vu have hit over 1 million views on YouTube. And since then, Jay has also released a music video for his latest single, ADHD. So beyond artistry, Jay is also devoted to many different nonprofits where he wears another hat as the founder of creative hubs, namely the Parlor Singapore, the Music Parlor, and the Parlor Soul, where he empowers creatives one ecosystem at a time. And today, his hat is a little cat. So earlier this year, you released ADHD, a single about your struggles with mental health, and you also released an interactive music video in which viewers can choose from 4 different options named Attention, Depression, Hit, and Dip. And they're also adapted from your own memories actually and your experiences. So this experience really allowed listeners to experience what you went through and get a more in-depth look at mental health. We're curious to find out what pushed you to release something so intimate and vulnerable.
Well, the past year at least, I felt like I wanted to be more honest with myself and also with my listeners, as I've been making music for a while now, original music as well, but I've always been more of an entertainer in respect to being a musician that just want to make people dance or want to make people happy, right? Give them a good time.
Yeah.
This time, I wanted to, first of all, express myself honestly, and also in doing so, hopefully allow other people who might be going through something similar to relate and to feel like, they're not alone on this journey.
That's very beautiful. I think it's very nice how, music can actually be so many different people's, their companions. And so we know that the proceeds of your merch actually goes to organizations like Samaritans of Singapore and more. So how do you think our society can move towards being more accommodating and supportive of those with mental health illnesses?
Everyone could just be a little less harsh with their peers, of their friends, their family, and be that person who, who's willing to listen, willing to just lend a listening ear to those that you love, and perhaps even to strangers. Just spend a few minutes and have a chat with them and hear them out if they're going through something difficult, or if they just want to share how they feel. And who knows, you might even relate. You guys might even relate, and in doing so, we'll be helping each other out. So basically, not to judge, not to be too quick to judge someone.
So recently, you also released a PC horror game featuring the clown protagonist from your debut music video for Tomorrow. So you also released an Instagram filter game for your song, as well, which I got to play for a little.
How did you fare?
Not very good. So is there a reason why you decided to take things a step further and gamify your music?
I've always been a big fan of games since I was a kid, and how it had the power to transport you into another world.
That's true.
And so I wanted to transport my listeners and those that discovered my game. I wanted to transport them into a bit of my world and into my music as well as elements of my songs in the game.
Yeah, I realize a lot of the things that you do is really, really related to just your passions, and then you just think like, what would be fun would be to incorporate all of this, and then
Yes.
yeah, like let my listeners and audience kind of feel what it's like to take a day in my shoes, right?
Right. Exactly.
You have an Instagram account called Mr. and Mrs. Funk,
Oh, yes.
where you post the matching couple outfits with your wife. Why do you think that it's important to express ourselves, whether it be through how we dress or other means?
Because I feel like if you don't express yourself, it's just gonna be a huge amount of tension in you, which would translate into physical pain. Even it can, and of course mental exhaustion.
Yeah.
If you aren't able to let those feelings, accept those feelings, recognizing it and letting it pass, and that's through like any forms of expression. If you don't, it's just gonna build up and explode in like the worst time possible. And when it does, it's gonna be ugly, and you're probably gonna break down and be incapable of doing anything for a while. It can be that bad. Yeah, if you just are not true to yourself.
Okay, so let's round up this interview with a quick fire question.
Yes.
So I'm just going to ask you a series of questions and just tell me the first thing that comes to mind, all right? So don't think too much into it.
Okay.
Okay, first celebrity crush.
Eminem.
All right, favorite color to wear.
It would have to be pink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at keeping secrets?
10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, next question. Your biggest musical inspiration?
Wow. Biggest musical inspiration.
10 seconds later.
Used to be Pharrell Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. But I think now I feel more strongly with Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one. Would you rather give or receive presents?
I really enjoy gifting, thinking about like what they might like.
Yeah, and seeing
Yeah.
their smile.
And seeing the
Yeah.
reaction's the best thing, if it's good.
This question I'm really excited to ask you, okay?
Okay.
So if you had to get a tattoo tomorrow, what would you get?
Ooh, I would get neck tattoo.
Okay.
I'm actually looking into it, which would be olive branches. The symbolism behind it is peace, and I feel like I want everyone to get along. I'm that kind of guy, and just help one another out. Like, what's the point? Life is too short to just fight over stupid stuff.
Yeah. We can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
Hopefully soon.
I'm probably gonna get it in a couple of weeks' time, and I'll show you.
Wow.
Yeah.
This question is timely. All right. Next one. What's your favorite country that you've traveled to?
Ooh, favorite country. That would be Japan.
It's my favorite country too.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. All right, next one. Are you a night owl or an early bird?
Night owl. But night owl, yeah, night owl.
Okay.
Always.
A food that you don't like.
A food that I don't like. I don't like. What is that? Pig organ soup?
It's my favorite.
No. As in, okay, I like pig stomach. I like all the pig stuff, but just not
It together.
liver. Sorry, liver. I don't like liver.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Last question. One word that describes yourself.
One word. An experiment.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of
Thank you.
This was Radio Heatwave, the hottest thing on campus with Jay Funk.
What's up, Niang Polly? I'm Jay, and be sure to tune in to Radio Heatwave for the latest local releases.